Yo, Dan Larson here, welcome to the newest Synthesize Sunday episode, and today I want to show you how to make a very nice sequence, synth sequence, which is more like a regular pad, but I think it's very cool because it's suitable for drum and bass or even dark dubstep or any kind of bass music. So let me demonstrate it for you guys, here it is. But before we jump into it, let me encourage you to subscribe and hit the little bell icon to receive notifications whenever I upload new videos. I upload Synthesize Sunday tutorials on every Sunday, EDM production tutorials on every Wednesday, and song feedback sessions on every Friday. So if you don't want to miss any of these, smash those buttons for good. Okay, so it contains two pads, which are very cool, and this week I want to show you the first pad and this tab, this sequence or what it is, and the next week I want to show you the second pad, which is very exciting, well, at least for me. So let's hop into the first stuff, which is, by the way, very, very simple, but let me show it on itself. Okay, you get the idea, which is very, very simple, by the way. I mean, this sound is very, very simple in Operator because I used additive synthesis, you know, when I'm not using any modulation like FM or AM or anything. Well, Operator is not capable to do AM, but never mind, I'm not FMing anything here. I'm having 4 oscillators and all of them are SAW32, so these are basically some sort of filtered or, well, lower quality saw waves. So these are very good because, you know, you can create a very different sound than regular saw waves. And this can be a good thing, although it sounds like, you know, it would be like a sort of lo-fi saw wave. Let me show it to you. But maybe you will hear it better if I deactivate the other operators, but they are the same, just detuned. So you will be able to hear it on itself, I mean the SAW32 on itself. So you can hear that it is a low quality stuff compared to the regular saw wave. But this can be a good idea to, you know, play around with, especially if you use 4 of them and detune them, like the first one, I mean Operator B is detuned 32, the second is 20, and the fourth or the third is by 49. And all I did here is use the filter. I set this shape like a plucky kind of shape for the envelope, for the filter envelope, and this time I didn't modulate the filter cutoff or the envelope, but the peak of it, which basically has the same result if I did that. So this is only to create this kind of fade to the end of the loop. This is all, of course, with the simple delay to give some very nice atmospheric tone to it. Now, the pad, the second pad, sounds this on itself. And also, what I did here is I modulated a filter cutoff, this time on a different, I mean a separate device. And of course I'm using a low-pass filter, so nothing fancy here. Only the effects which, you know, I use a chorus and a simple delay, and the chorus is very nice to add some more organic tone to it. And for pad, it can be a great idea. I also use a very slight amount of unison, you know, which is a spread on 38%. But the preset itself is pretty simple. I'm using 2 oscillators, well, basically only one, if you have a look on this diagram. The FM chain uses two oscillators going out from operator A and B, but I disabled B because I found that this sound, you know, which has square 4 waveform, is like a little too metallic, and you know, it doesn't fit in the mix. Let me show it to you. So it definitely is a lot better without operator B. But anyway, we are having oscillator A and it is modulated by C and D. So operator A is a saw 6, so very low quality saw wave, and it is modulated by saw 4, which is even lower. And again, oscillator C is modulated by a very low quality square waveform, which is square 16. And all of them are, or not all of them, but operator C is detuned heavily. It pushes the sound away from that very metallic kind of sound, but it also is metallic, but detuning your sound can create some very nice, well, detuned sound. I'm sure you know what I mean. So fine-tuning is a pretty nice thing if you want to create like a more exciting sound. Anyway, I also filtered it, because it is a pad, you know, we want to have some, well, sort of longer attack and very long release time. If you want to create pad sounds, these are, well, in most of the cases are essential. I also use an LFO to have some very slight 4.4% of modulation on oscillator A, C and D. So these are basically evolving sort of tremolo kind of sound. And this is all here. This is very simple. Don't mind the chord plugin I use here. This is only make me feel a little lazier. I can use only one MIDI note with a chord plugin, so it adds 1 octave and a 7th. It's a very simple sound, but in the mix, it, you know, it just sounds crazy good. Okay, so next week I'm going to cover this sound, which is well, for me it is very exciting, very cool way to create pad sounds. And believe me, there are several very cool tricks I want to show you there. So hop into my channel next week when I upload a new video about this pad. This is going to be great. And next time you will be able to download this preset from the video descriptions below. I was Dan Larson and see you next time, guys. Bye bye.